Everyone. So we are getting to the end of the semester now, and you've seen that your workload has slowed down a bit, giving you time to catch up on your missed assignments or anything that is incomplete in your Canvas grades. So our last kind of writing project, besides our project 3, is a final grade statement that you're going to make. So, just to explain this a bit, a little bit of the background on this is we are using the labor-based grading approach, which means as long as you are participating in the class and you are producing work and contributing, you are fulfilling the requirements of the class. So, with writing specifically, I know they can't do this quite with other subjects, but for writing, the goal of my class is just for you to become a better writer, to think more critically, to learn about how to analyze sources, and how to create arguments. And so you have improved your writing by taking this course and by completing the course. Now, if somebody only completed 2 or 3 modules the whole semester, they probably wouldn't have the amount of progress in their writing that somebody does that completes all 16 or a full semester's worth of modules. So when it comes to the final grade, I don't really feel that I need to say, okay, you got an A versus somebody else got a B versus somebody else got a C, because really my concern is that you are growing in your writing, and you have. So at this point in my head, it's kind of a pass or fail. You either fulfilled the requirement and you grew as a writer, or you didn't complete the course. So beyond that, it's not really, I don't really have a preference if you're getting A, B, or C in this class. So it's actually going to be up to you to decide what grade you feel you should assign yourself. So I know this is a very unique way of grading, and so I wanted to create this video to kind of explain how you might approach this. So I have this handout here, your final grade. Is going to encourage you to take a look back at the grades section of Canvas as well as our grading approach in the syllabus, and kind of looking at that together. And really, you know if you have met the minimum requirements for like a B grade, you know if you've put extra effort into this course for an A grade, or you know if you kind of barely scraped by or didn't pass the class. So I feel like if you're honest with yourself, you can kind of identify this. But I have a few tools here to help you identify how to determine your final grade. So what you're going to do is you're going to review this, and then you are going to develop a brief, reflective argument detailing why you earned this grade in your class. So you're reflecting on your time in this class and the work that you've done, and you're creating an argument just because this is what you think. So anytime you're presenting what you think or your opinions, you're really creating an argument. So you're going to share what you feel your grade should be in the class. And then I'm going to look at that, and if I have any questions, I'll contact you. If I feel like maybe you graded yourself too low, I'll let you know. Or maybe you didn't do anything the whole semester, you didn't show up, you didn't turn anything in, and then you're just all of a sudden saying you deserve an A in the class. There's a little bit of discrepancy there, so I will have a conversation with you about that. But it's not like I have your grade secret and I'm asking you to read my mind. I'm really just asking you to assign your letter grade for what you think you did in this course. So then you're going to look at this reflective argument. You're going to be writing a 1-page, please stay to 1 page, don't go over 1 page, reflective argument where you state what grade you've earned in the class, and then you refer back to some evidence, as in like the work that you've completed, the feedback you've received, the participation you've provided in the course, and explain and support the grade that you're receiving. So you're going to construct your response in paragraph format, and please respond to these questions. So the first 1, 2, 3, 4 questions are more reflective. What did you think of this? Assess this grading approach. What do you think that you learned as a writer? What projects did you enjoy? Things like that. Then so this might be like 1 or 2 paragraphs if you just answer this in 1 or 2 paragraphs. Then you're going to take this section here, maybe another 1 or 2 paragraphs, where you use essentially the data. You look at your grade section, you look at the syllabus, and you bring in some support as to why you've earned a certain grade. So I'm going to kind of scroll down here. I have the grading contract from the syllabus. This is just copied and pasted. You can look back at the syllabus, or it's all right here for you. Read through that, revisit that again, read through the explanation of the the standards for the course. Don't forget about this English Center visitations. You have to have at least 2 English Center visits in order to be eligible for an A grade. And then if you scroll all the way down, you'll see a student grading rubric that I've created. And so this is just for you. This isn't something that you have to turn in, but this is going to help you kind of visualize your grading within these different categories. So it's kind of hard to read through all of this and understand, each category. So I feel like this rubric kind of simplifies this. So I've just kind of loosely created 4 columns: excellent work, completed, almost there, needs attention. And then we have these different categories like attendance and participation. So did you do an excellent job with your participation in the class by frequently engaging in peers, the discussion boards, peer feedback, and any other opportunities that were available? Or maybe you just kind of mostly kept up with the coursework and engaged with peers. Maybe you fell behind the coursework and or had minimum participation and engagement with your peers. And then here would be you were behind most of the semester and failed to engage with peers on a regular basis. So you're going to think about your time this semester and decide where you feel like you fall. And then so maybe you're saying, well, maybe I mostly did that, so I'm going to mark this one. Maybe you can circle that. Then go to writing criteria, read through these 4 and decide where you feel that you fit. Now, most likely you're not just going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all in the same category. You might have like 2 here and then 1 in the completed, maybe 1 in the almost there and another 1 in the excellent. So this is not like, oh, if you get 3, you get an A, or if you get 2, you get a B. This is really just to help you kind of gauge yourself on a spectrum of excellent work, you went above and beyond in this course, or that you didn't put much effort into this. So hopefully this is useful for you to kind of guide you through determining and making the argument for your final grade. As I said, I know this is new for a lot of students, so if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me and we can chat about this.